Good morning. Welcome to Current USA Brief. Today, we break down the rising tensions between Iran and the United States, how both sides are positioning militarily, what Tehran's strategy looks like, and what the Trump administration is planning next. This issue impacts global security, oil markets, and the future of the Middle East. Iran and the U.S. have faced escalating conflicts for decades, but recent developments mark a significant surge in military alerts, economic pressure, and strategic signaling from both capitals. We'll discuss recent U.S. troop activity in the Middle East, Iran's potential strategic response, and what the Trump administration's policy options are, backed by credible reporting. In recent days, U.S. military movements have been reported across the Middle East. An aircraft carrier, the USS Lincoln, has been deployed toward the Gulf amid heightened Iranian tensions, along with bomber activity and reinforced air defenses in the region as part of contingency planning for a possible Iranian response. This comes after months of protests inside Iran, where the government has cracked down on demonstrators, drawing U.S. criticism and warnings. Iran's strategy has several layers. It maintains robust proxy networks in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen, positioning allied militias that can influence regional stability. Tehran balances direct confrontation with indirect pressure, signaling both military readiness and diplomatic openness, though the lines are unclear. Reports indicate Iran publicly denies some de-escalation talks, even when rumored behind-the-scenes discussions occur. The regime also uses domestic unrest and regional tensions to rally nationalist support inside the country, framing external pressure as a threat to sovereignty. The Trump administration has revived a hardline approach toward Iran known as the maximum pressure campaign, focusing on heightened economic sanctions aimed at crippling Iran's oil exports and negotiating leverage. In 2025, Trump signed a presidential memorandum reinstating this policy, intending to force Tehran back to negotiations and constrain its nuclear ambitions. From Tehran's perspective, this confrontation represents both a domestic and regional crisis. Iranian officials have publicly denied claims that they are preparing military options to target U.S. bases, calling such claims a tactic to escalate tensions, yet firmly warn that any hostile act against Iranian territory will be met with force. Iran's leadership is caught between the need to appear strong domestically and the reality of internal pressures. A brutal crackdown on widespread protests, which have resulted in thousands of deaths and tens of thousands of arrests, has further complicated Tehran's position. Iranian leaders emphasize that they are ready to protect national sovereignty and respond to any aggression. The rhetoric from Tehran's foreign ministry makes clear that any attack on Iranian soil or leadership would be tantamount to war, potentially unleashing unpredictable consequences.